Hey, what's up? It's April 18th, 2021. We took a break for a few days. We were posting every day, but we ended up going out of town at the last minute, and with everything going on with the dogs and everything, we just kind of needed a little breather. So we haven't stopped doing stuff outside. We did get a few days of rain, but we were still doing a few things. We set up this table again. We got more grass pulled. We did a bunch of things around here, and so now we're just getting into it, and we're gonna get back to posting videos again as we post them, as we have things to post. Elias is doing his area up here, the area that was scraped. He's just extending it. He's doing a one-time till, just to break the ground up and then to get it covered with some mulch, so that way we can start our normal planting. And what do I mean by normal planting? Well, I mean, ironically, our no-till method. You're like, but wait a minute, you're tilling the ground right now. Well, the 9 years that we've been here, we've never tilled before this past month. This tiller is brand new. It's a beast of a machine. I was morally opposed to tilling for so long. Not really sure why, it just felt wrong. And so yeah, this is the first season that we've ever tilled the ground, and what I'm finding is that with ground like ours, particularly with so much runner grass, had we tilled before, when we first got started, I probably would have had even more success than what we had. So that's why we're giving it a try this time. Last year before, the runner grass just makes you really want to give up. It goes so deep and it gets stuck in our clay soil. This is just something different we're trying. We try to be very ethical about the way that we treat the ground. We do not use any kind of toxins on our property at all. Not inside the house, not outside the house. We try to be as ethically responsible, as ethical to the earth as we possibly can, considering, I mean, we still are a large family and we drive a gas-guzzling vehicle. When it comes to what we put into the soil, we take it very seriously. So tilling has just always seemed wrong because of what it destroys, but what we're doing is building soil life, and in order to do that successfully without just growing a monoculture of runner grass, we decided this year we're going to go ahead and till and see what kind of results that gives us. So far it's been really good for breaking up a really compacted clay soil and allowing us to access those runner roots really easily. So there is that, and I'm hoping that we have some pretty good results. I'm hoping that we yield good results just overall with this method. It's not something that I'm going to be looking to do every season when it comes time to plant, because what we are practicing here, even though I know it looks pretty bare in our growing area, is permaculture. That is the whole basis of how we've been growing. No-till method, sheet mulching, layering. But when it got to the point that it did last year and the runner grass was just completely taken over, we didn't really have a choice. Well, I guess we did, but it was either that or give up entirely. So we just scraped a fresh start, and we've built the soil before, so that's what we're doing now. Okay, so today is a new day. The last clip was from yesterday. Never posted it, but this is the container of those Sunroots, the Sunchokes, that we put in this. It started going a little haywire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dump this and divide it, because it cannot survive like this. Okay, so that was not very easy to do. As you can see, the roots went completely bonkers in here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna attempt to divide this as best I can and get it potted up, to share, to sell, to get rid of, to replant somewhere else on a property. Who knows? Anything could happen at this point, but I do need to address this before we lose all of these roots. Okay, so I've started dividing it. You can see here are the little pieces. root fragments and sprouts. And then here is, it's pretty intense in here. So yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to get them all divided, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we got all of the pieces separated. Oh, that's not gonna work. What I'm doing now, I've never tried to just put these pieces of the stem that have roots on it. Put the light up here, Elias. So these have roots on them. So what I'm going to attempt to do, and I already got one over there experimenting, and we'll see what it does, but I'm just gonna cover this up. That looks upside down. Oh no, that was the right way. I'm just gonna cover these with soil and see what they do after a few days. If they stay alive and start to root, or you know, if they die, which I'm sure some of them are certainly going to die, even if you can propagate them this way, because some of these roots were weak AF. So we'll see. This is an experimental one. All these other ones have some little roots in them.
Is that all this thing?
No, it's all over there. We'll walk over there in a sec. So some of them have just a bunch of these little baby roots. Bring the light up here, Elias. Little sun roots like this. That's enough to propagate into plants, but most of them have actual stems coming up. So actually, give me one more cup, and I'm gonna put this alone in a thing.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'll put it with this, because we got a couple of. Oh, thank you. So that's just, you know, I got more. What did we get more up potted today? I got more tomatoes and something else. We have so much stuff to plant. And it is what, April 19th now, so
It's about time.
but the weather is about to borderline freeze this week, so I'm kind of glad we don't have anything in the ground right now, because I do not have any kind of hoop infrastructure in place. So okay, so here are the two experimental ones. There are no actual roots in there, or actual sun roots. There's just the stems that have roots on them, so I'm just gonna see if anything comes of those. These are ones that I didn't realize were still over here, so I mounded them up. You see the roots, because I need to find more pots for them, and if I don't do that tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. But over here we have all of the sun roots potted up. There we have some bigger containers that had larger roots here. So out of that container we got several cups, and then
Finger skin.
these right here, these smaller ones, and then these bigger ones that have quite a bit of roots jam-packed in there, so those are going to be pretty lush. And then over here, the last of them. So we got a significant, oh look, this little guy, oh my gosh, he's got to get potted up. Yeah, so that's what we have done for today. Quite a bit of little sun roots, and then all these guys got potted up. They were in little peat pellets. I'm surprised that they're even still with us, to be honest with you, because it took me forever to get them in there. All these right here.
Stuff we bought today.
This one is stuff we bought today.
Decatur Garden Center?
Yeah. No.
Well, Decatur
Farm Market. Yeah, these are all the ones I potted up today, though. So, anyway, that's it for today. Oh yeah, that's a little blueberry I potted up yesterday. So yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, April 19th. We still got a lot to go.